Welcome to today's edition of Mampara of the Day, and today we're looking at the South African Broadcasting Corporation, the SABC, and they've been lurching up the scale of Mamparadom, starting at low-level Mamparadom, and they are just about crossing the border from Mamparadom across into absolute farce. And the specific matter that I'm talking about is the matter detailing the South African Broadcasting Corporation's Chief Operating Officer, a guy by the name of Claudie Motseneng, somebody that was fired from the South African Broadcasting Corporation for absolute and complete incompetence. He was fired. But what did he do? He refused to vacate his office. So a court order was obtained stipulating that he had to vacate his office by XYZ date. The date comes and goes and he's still in his office. So, what is his excuse? His excuse is the lie that he was attending a prominent political funeral and could not be vacating his office at that time because he was away at this funeral. So he returns from the funeral and returns to his office and carries on as if nothing has happened. Now there is some absolute genius logic for you. Anyway, so what does the South African Broadcasting Corporation do? They rally behind him to try and protect their own interests as well, and to try and keep this Chief Operating Officer in place, because Jobs for Friends helps to keep more of his friends in lucrative positions where they're not really qualified to be able to do the job anyway, just as Mr. Motseneng is not qualified and competent to be able to do the job of Chief Operating Officer at the South African Broadcasting Corporation. But it gets even better. Guess what now happens? That instead of the South African Broadcasting Corporation following the stipulation of the court order, number one, removing his fired ass from the building altogether. No, we don't do that. We redeploy Motseneng to another job within the South African Broadcasting Corporation. So we're moving him from his job as Chief Operating Officer that he's not competent to be able to fulfill, to another job within the South African Broadcasting Corporation, but keeping him within the net, which is a violation of the court order anyway, because he's supposed to be removed from the company altogether. But it still isn't all over. It still gets even better. In the process of moving him from the one job that he's not competent to do to his new portfolio, South African Broadcasting Corporation pays Motseneng a bonus, and it's a bonus of 11.4 million rand. 11.4 million rand bonus, effectively saying thank you for sitting in a seat, occupying a seat that somebody that was actually competent to do the work would have been able to sit in and do the work. So there you have it. And for the two things of not removing him from the business as what the court order stipulates, and paying him an 11.4 million bonus for sticking around and violating a court order, South African Broadcasting Corporation earns Mampara of the Day award for today. Let me know in the comment section down below if you agree with me. Also, thumbs up if you believe that this is a valid Mampara of the Day award. Thumbs down if you think that it's not a valid Mampara of the Day award. And remember that if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button that you can see down there. Post any comments, questions, criticisms that you have in the comment section down below. And last but by no means least, until we meet again, try not to get yourselves lost or killed, and I will see you tomorrow.